What's up and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking about 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days. This is part 2 of season 4, episode 9. And the title of this episode is Should Have Known Better. Let's start off with Darcy. So it's the next day since Tom and Darcy's meeting, and Darcy is packing up and leaving this hotel to go back home. She says that she's completely blocked him and as if she just wants nothing to do with him. She's done. She says that she is ready to go home and get on with her life. So Darcy heads to Connecticut to meet with her twin sister, Stacy. And once she meets with her, she tells her what happened between her and Tom. These two, they look absolutely horrible. And the whole time I'm trying to focus on the conversation they're having about Tom, but the way that these two have ruined their natural features is just awful. When they're crying, there's really no face expression because they have so much work that they've had done to their face, probably a lot of Botox, and the plastic surgery has to stop. It has to stop. Oh my God. Every season that she comes on, she looks like a completely different person. And I don't understand what's going on. So they're both sitting there crying, and Stacy encourages her sister that she will find love, to think positive, and that she is here for her. Darcy says that it's sad, but she won't give up on love because she truly believes there's someone out there for her. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Let's move on to Stephanie and Ericka. So Stephanie and Ericka are getting ready for a night out. Stephanie will be meeting a lot of Ericka's friends, and she says that she's really nervous to meet them, but is pushing her boundaries in order to show Ericka that she does love her. Once they arrive, Stephanie wastes no time letting Adam know that she's aware of who he is and that he's kissed Ericka in the past. Stephanie is very uncomfortable, and you can tell that she feels out of place. Her facial expressions say it all. So during this party, it's obvious that Adam is tipsy, and so is Ericka. So he's all laughing and hugging up on her. He's hugging all up on Ericka. And Stephanie feels uncomfortable because she knows that they once messed around. Now, once they all sit down, Stephanie wastes no time saying, does Adam have feelings for Ericka? He tells her that she needs to have a level of respect for Ericka and believe what she says. He then tells the camera crew that he and Ericka have chemistry and probably always will. And he detects that Stephanie has a jealous streak. She has some jealousy issues. Ericka tells her that she's sick of the jealousy issue that she has, and more of the fighting between them begins. This should be over, okay? Because I get having disagreements here and there, but this is just toxic and the arguments are excessive. It's just too much. They're having more arguments than they are having a good time in getting to know each other. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Let's move on to Avery and Ashe. So we pick back up where Ashe says that he's single right now. Yeah, you remember that? He said he's single. When Avery is like, oh, you're single right now? He retracts it and it's like, oh no, not right now. I'm sorry. He's stuttering, talking about, I was single before. And the fact is, I want to spend time with you. He makes no sense at all. And this dude is a liar. He's just a hot mess. He's a liar. He's not being truthful and is wasting this woman's time. It's clear. He's hiding behind being a relationship coach so that he can play all these women, date them, sleep around, and collect their money and whatever else this dude is doing. Avery says that it's really shocking to hear him say that, and she feels like it was like a punch to the gut. She's worried that he's hiding something from her because he gets defensive when faced with questions about his career. Early in their relationship, Ashe sent Avery a message that he received from his client to Avery. The client was flirting with him, and he feels like by doing that, he proved that he doesn't engage back when faced with that type of behavior from his clients. To me, that proves nothing, because he could have easily sent her that. And then after he sent Avery the version he wanted her to see, he could have later responded to the client. and was maybe flirty with her. So Avery says what she finds most disturbing is that at no point did he acknowledge he was in a relationship to the client who was flirting with him. Something I noticed is when he began to speak and said that he had posted Avery on his social media, etc. He was going into some more details. Avery quickly cut him off. It was as if she was trying to stop him from saying something on camera. Now, Avery says that it worries her a lot, and she hopes that Ashe is being true to her. Comment down below your thoughts on Avery and Ashe. Let me know what you thought about that scene. Let's move on to Geoffrey and Varya. So Geoffrey is questioning Varya on if she is sure that she wants her mother to know about his past. Varya tells him, yes, I'm absolutely sure. Varya's brother is coming over to the house as well, so he's hoping that her family will see that he's a totally different person now. Yeah, right. He says that if the family accepts him, he plans to propose. Varya is really close to her brother and says that Geoffrey is the first boyfriend that she's introduced to her brother. Once her brother gets there and they sit for a few, Geoffrey waits a little bit, but then tells them when he was younger, he got mixed up with a bad crew, started selling drugs, and went to prison. Her mother is like, now are we supposed to be at peace with you going to America? Like, you think this is gonna make me feel confident about you being with this man? Her brother feels that this is a bad sign and says Varya has always been a good girl. They clearly aren't happy, and what family would be? They have a saying in Russia, people don't change. Her mama isn't having it and says that Varya needs to stay at home with her. She wants her daughter to have a happy life that people will envy. Varya finds herself in her mother's arms. She's crying as her mother and brother embrace her. And Geoffrey is just sitting there looking stupid. I mean, what else could he do? He just sitting there looking stupid. He's like, at one point, is everything all right? And they just look at him and just keep staying in tune with one another. So comment down below and let me know your thoughts on Geoffrey and Varya. Let's go back to Stephanie and Ericka. So Ericka storms off and Stephanie is left at the table with Adam and some other girl. She starts telling them that she's never been intimate with any of her friends before. So she tells them, of course, I'm going to come to you with questions. Adam says that Stephanie caused a lot of drama at the party. They didn't feel like Stephanie was being open and that she wasn't trying to make things work. Stephanie gets up from the table and goes inside the house to find Ericka. She finds her with a group of her friends who are telling her that Stephanie hasn't given anything and that this is just so unfair. Stephanie is standing there looking dumbfounded, and this toxic mess they got going on makes no doggone sense. It makes no sense at all. Stephanie goes outside to talk to her friend back home and says that she wants to go home, adding she came there thinking Ericka would understand her illness. And now she says she doesn't see how they'll be able to make a commitment at the end of this trip. She leaves the party and goes back to the hotel. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts on Stephanie and Ericka. Let's move on to baby girl Lisa and Usman. So Usman's brother, Muhammad, wasn't able to get his mother's blessing. He suggests that they go to the mosque to pray. Lisa's nervous to go, but is willing to do anything because her time is limited in Nigeria. It cracks me up that Lisa keeps calling Usman's mother mommy. So she's like, I'm making another attempt. I'm going to the mosque to pray, and hopefully this will get mommy's blessing. It cracks me up every time she says mommy. So once his mom gets there, they wash their feet with water, and his mother tells the camera crew that she understands that Lisa likes her son and that she's followed him to Nigeria. But if he had brought a Nigerian lady home, it would have been perfect. Her fear is that if her son goes to America with Lisa, he will be turned into a slave. So Lisa goes into the mosque to pray, and Usman instructs her to follow everything his mother does. Once prayer time is over, Lisa, Usman, and his mother go outside. Lisa looks over at Usman and says, "Can you ask mommy for her blessing over our marriage?" So he does and adds, "You have seen her pray." His mother responds, "She is not your mate. She is too old for you." Lisa is like looking because she doesn't know what's being said. She's like, "Translate." So Usman tells her, he cleans it up. He doesn't tell it raw like the mama told it. He says, mother is not liking the fact that Lisa is her age. Usman tells her his mother is not liking the fact that she is her age and wants to marry her son. His mother tells the camera crew that she can't let the marriage go on because Lisa is too old, adding, there can't be talk of marriage. Usman tells Lisa maybe they should go. Lisa thought that she bonded with Usman's mother in the mosque. She really thought she bonded with her. This is what she said out of her mouth. And I'm thinking, how? I just don't have any words. I'm speechless. She goes on to say that it's heartbreaking to her that mommy said no again. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts on Lisa and Usman. Let's move on to David. So David FaceTimes his friend Jim and fills him in on everything that's going on with Lana. He says after 7 years, why would she ignore him? He adds, he found her address and wants to pop up at her place. He plans to go over, knock on her door, adding she left him no choice when she stood him up. Now, just imagine if this is her address and he's just showing up without her consent. Pretty scary and a reason you should never lead people on. David is obviously obsessed. He's not getting the hint. He won't give up. And he just doesn't get that his answer and the hint was him being ghosted several times. Not one time, several times. This whole scene was creepy. David goes to the apartment, goes up the stairs, down the hall, and rings the doorbell. Someone answers, but they don't allow us to see who it is. Now, they know they're wrong for that. They could at least just let us see who opened the door. So now we have to wait until episode 10 to find out if this, in fact, is Lana's apartment. And I don't think that this is going to be Lana. It's going to be some random person, probably like a middle-aged woman or a man. Like, this is not going to be Lana. He's hit a dead road. So he needs to just give up. So I really need to hear your thoughts on 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. This is part 2 of season 4, episode 9. Again, the title of this episode is Should Have Known Better. Comment down below all of your thoughts. I can't wait to talk with you all about this episode. Give it a big thumbs up for me, this video, a big thumbs up. Share it with a friend who also loves watching 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified on the next time that I make an upload. And I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.